Season's Creepings, everyone. This is the Halloween edition of
Oh.
the Spooky Frog Horrifying Book Podcast. I am Samantha.
I am a spooky Jeffy.
And we are once again exhausted for the very best reasons. But before we get into that, I want to introduce our book today, and then we can talk about all the fun stuff we're going to talk about. Today we are doing Do Not Go in That House.
Don't go in that house!
By Ruth Anna Evans. So I picked a haunted house book for us for spooky season, for the spookiest week of spooky season, because once people see this, Halloween will be tomorrow.
Halloween will be tomorrow.
Yes, it has been a wild, wild ride of a spooky season.
Yes.
We just got back from New Orleans. That was incredible.
Yes.
Thank you, New Orleans. You were beautiful hosts. We had such a good time. I got to go to like my first old cemetery, and we saw Anne Rice's grave. Yep. Which was, I'm like, I didn't know that mausoleums could have stained glass.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was like a thing.
Yeah.
So that was really cool. I found you a gator.
Yeah. Yeah, we found a gator.
We found a swamp puppy.
Yeah, sweet little baby.
And I didn't pet it.
Yeah, he was giving us his tookus because he was trying to take a little nap.
Yeah, he was
and we just let him nap.
Yeah.
If I had a marshmallow, I would have thrown it at his head. That's illegal. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I would do that.
Don't do that.
If I were if I ever turn into a gator, okay, throw a marshmallow at my head.
Okay, but that's the only circumstance, because otherwise bad things happen. They get used to people, and then they do bad things to the gators if they get too used to people, and then it's sad. And I don't want to be sad.
Yeah, I don't want to be sad. I don't want him to be sad.
No.
But also I want him to have a sweet treat.
Well, right.
It's Halloween, goddammit.
It's Halloween. He gets trick-or-treat gator.
Trick-or-treat to the gators. I will tell you, though, when you go on those swamp tours and the airboats, they always are throwing out marshmallows.
Oh, I'm sure.
They say, this is illegal.
Well, yeah, isn't that give a show? I think Florida's a little bit different with that than Louisiana is. Florida's like really strict with some of that stuff.
Yeah, that was Florida, wasn't it?
Was it?
I don't even know anymore.
I don't know.
It's all blur at this point.
Yeah, you know.
I was in the South a lot.
Right, yeah. It's funny, too, because you are not a warm weather person.
Absolutely not.
You're a polar bear.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the warm weather. And so this was good for me.
When does Goth Barge Iceland come? Like, that's when I want. That's where I want to be.
Alaska.
Hot springs.
There was actually a lot of goths in Alaska when I went. Like, they were all over the place.
I actually know goths / punks in Alaska.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's take a boat out on Resurrection Bay, and we can do the Goth Barge. It'll be a little bit more rocky than what we're used to.
And it's Resurrection Bay?
Resurrection Bay.
Well, I mean.
Right. Like, it sells itself
in the name.
At that point. Like, yes.
It's in the name. Yeah.
No, New Orleans was really, really fun. We, we went down there in a couple different stages. So, like, you went down there first. I think while we were driving down,
beautiful Airbnb.
Yeah, JJ was heading down, and we all kind of like collectively gathered and went to the coolest little cocktail bar.
Yes.
Which was 80s themed. It was called Hungry Eyes, which is
shout out Hungry Eyes.
Who were very tolerant of us coming in like right at close and just like being a 10 top. At like close for the kitchen. But the food was amazing. They had this like
great tapas.
They had this halibut dish that our friend Jason ordered, which was like if fish was candy. And it was fantastic. And the cabbage was really, really good too.
No.
I love cabbage.
Yeah, I don't mess with cabbage. No one in my party wants me to have cabbage.
No, but I love cabbage. I love making cabbage soup, and you know, I was very happy with that cabbage.
I love sauerkraut. And I eat it with ring bologna in private.
Thank you for doing that.
Well, it's pure beef. I get the good stuff. Like
you just said bologna and good in the same sentence.
Yeah.
And I can't.
Pure beef bologna
I can't get on
bologna is
no, thank you.
Delicious.
No, thank you.
Ring bologna, sauerkraut. Well, what? All tubed meat is
I do like
testy.
Tubed meat, but not that tubed meat.
Oh,
that's where I draw the line.
I like big, girthy, thick, long tubed meat.
I'm sad that I didn't get Dat Dog at some point. I feel like I didn't eat.
Oh, I got Dat Dog.
I know you got Dat Dog.
Oh, and I got in a fight with my about Dat Dog.
Well, so when you're in a giant group, it's impossible to keep everyone together, especially in such a chaotic city when it's so touristy and there's so many different groups, and like you turn to look at something and all of a sudden you're like, where is everybody? And we kept looking for like food. And we ended up with like the most gigantic pizza slice that I've ever seen in my entire life. So my New Orleans food was...
That was Fat Boys, right?
Yeah, it was Fat Boys. Yeah. It was the tapas place, and then
shout out Fat Boys.
Yeah, and then the Vampire Cafe, which honestly, their avocado toast was amazing. I got a blood bag, which is like their brunch cocktail, and I'm like, I'm going to do the thing. I'm a tourist. I am going to do the tourist things because I am a tourist. I want to see the things. Once I see the things, then I can do the other things.
Yeah. Avocado toast, though.
I love avocado toast with an egg on it.
I
got the runny yolk. I did the yolk shot. I did do that. I did the yolk shot.
I did. Egg slut.
Egg sluts.
We used to have a brunch group called Egg Sluts.
Yeah, Egg Sluts, yeah.
And then we just decided...
Well, we didn't have enough time, and it was just like...
We do a lot.
We do a lot.
We do a lot.
We do a lot. We were, like even prepping for this. Part of the reason we're doing this book, it's been on my list for a while, and I love Ruth, but it's a novella. And I had literally yesterday to read this book.
Sure.
So, we kind of had to truncate that. But I definitely, when we go back, I want to do some of the like New Orleans food.
Yep.
Like I want to try some of the sausage and like some kind of etouffee, all that kind of good stuff. But I was still happy with my blood bag. I got a blood bag cocktail, and it was just like vodka and lemonade or something.
Yeah, I was happy with so very much of the city. There was so much good stuff to do. That's my second city.
Yeah.
I love New Orleans.
Yeah, and there was too much to do to like pack it into the time we had, which is really fun because then you can plan out next time and look forward to other things. But I'm happy with the amount of stuff that we managed to pack into such a short time.
Oh, yeah.
Like I got there, when did we get there? Thursday night?
Yes.
Yeah, Thursday night.
You got there Thursday night. We got there Wednesday night.
Right. And the
place was gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. That Airbnb was fantastic. It was the perfect setup for all of us because there was enough room. Everybody had like their own spaces. You didn't have to be on top of each other. Extra bathrooms, which was really, really helpful. Especially like, okay, we're all goths. We're all putting on like makeup and doing our hair and all of that.
JJ did have a mirror DoorDashed to him.
What?
Which is a thing that I didn't know existed.
I know he got he got some umbrellas. Like Amazon to him there, I think.
Sure.
Because the last day it was
very on brand for JJ.
I was like, I have one in my trunk. We can probably just get you that. But
no, he doesn't want to look or talk or interact with anyone. He's just going to push people boops. And
I appreciate that so much because if I don't have to, so I speak to people for a living, both my day job and this as well. And so if I can avoid making a goddamn phone call,
sure,
I will avoid making a phone call. Like, please don't make a phone call.
So we have one more Halloween thing to do.
Yes.
We have our annual Spooktacular.
Yes.
I am going to put the poster for that right here. Right there. There we go. There's the, right here somewhere. Yep.
We're going to put the poster. It's a great poster this year, and they just keep getting better, and I love like the hyper saturated color and all of that.
Yeah.
Because, you and I are both old comic book art lovers, especially like that pre-code kind of stuff where it got all like drippy and like 8 different fonts in the same cover and like a million different colors. Yeah.
And this is our 4th time doing this.
Yes.
Last year we gave away $3,000.
Yes.
To the biggest
I had so much
best costume.
fun giving away that much money.
That was unbelievable.
Cash to people.
Well, yeah, and also the winner, who was the bird creature.
Yeah, the bird creature.
I mean, I'm not going to try and put
on
her
stilts all night
business out there or anything, but like there was a little bit of weeping because some of these folks, I mean,
people put a lot of work into their costumes. And, I think every year there's somebody that's disappointed that they didn't win. And unfortunately, when you have something that big, there's always going to be somebody better than you. It's just the way it is. And, I
don't think anybody bashing I is saying that wasn't the top.
Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone
could say anything.
Nope.
Also, they showed up at 8:00. If you want to win by me, first off, if you show up, first of all, Jason. Hey, Jason Lawler. First of all.
He was such a good sport.
He's so good.
He was such a good sport.
He's so good.
Yeah, he was helpful.
Yeah. But if you want to win, show up. show up and party. If you show up at the time of the costume event.
Yeah, then we haven't seen you all night.
Well, not only that, but I will be out of roses. This whole thing works like I hand you a rose.
With a toe tag on it.
With a toe tag on it, which we need to do.
We should probably figure it out.
Just thought of that. Yeah.
Like, wait, we got to do stuff.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we got to prep.
So, toe tag, you get the thing. Show up. Just show up for the event.
Right, because if you show up later, you might not get in because we'll hit capacity probably real quick.
Yep.
And then not only that, so you wouldn't have to like wait, even though our weather is not going to be too terrible this time. But if we don't see you all night, there's not the opportunity to see you and judge the costume.
And I have 11 of these roses or whatever we decide to give out to hand out. And I'm going to hand them out probably, by 11.
Early. Yeah.
And then you're going to come up to me and say, hey, how do I enter the contest? And I say,
it's done.
I already handed everything out.
Yeah.
Where were you? So show up.
Yeah.
Show up. If you're actually trying to win,
then
flaunt it.
Yep. Like, be there.
There's a big prize here.
Oh, yeah.
Last year, the bird girl. I'm just going to say bird girl.
$1,500, right?
$1,500.
Yeah.
Cash. Walk out of here, $1,500.
I was so happy to just hand over like a wad of cash. That was super fun.
Oh, yeah.
But there's other prizes too.
For sure. So let's talk about these other prizes.
Do you want to dig in the box?
And I'll tell you.
What's in the box? Oh, God, the box.
Spooky Frog Book Fair was so awesome.
Oh,
and the
you guys
authors
were so generous.
And the authors there were so great to give us some awesome prizes to put inside of these packages.
So you don't just win money, you win other stuff too. So
every one of our sponsors, and we have 8 of those sponsors, and then the 2 DJ groups, and then X-Ray Arcade all put in, and we do our own little things. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. And there's
so we have 11 prizes to hand out.
Yeah.
And a bunch of these vendors one of these vendors is Saz's.
Yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of Zaz's gift cards.
So these are $25 gift cards that were,
I'm just going to steal one.
Yeah, isn't it $25 gift cards?
Should probably find that out.
I thought it was $25 gift card.
And there's all sorts of stuff in here too.
Oh yeah, I've just been collecting all of the things. How much is the guy?
Is it a thing?
25.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, I'm smart.
I mean, and there's a stack of those.
Oh, yeah. So that's $25 of mozzarella sticks, baby.
We've got all sorts of little doodads. Alive and Fine got this really cool keychain, which is a sanitarium.
Super cool.
Got Witch Ruins with Gabe, some jewelry. We have Audrey from Goth and Green. Made us this.
I don't know how we're going to put that in a bag.
We'll have to set that aside
separately.
We'll have
to, hand that to them.
But then we've got all sorts of great stuff. So we've got Gig of the Damned by Freak, and we have Shiver Me Timbers.
Oh, yeah.
Scissor Me
I love the art on these.
I know. Come on, Scissor Me Timbers, that's...
Look at that. Well, you can hardly see it with the reflection, but...
Right.
But boy, oh boy.
These are just amazing. Yeah. And what else do we have? So we got something from Livy's Little Laboratory. She's got all sorts of sewn gifts with little spooky fabrics and everything. Oh, it's a pot holder. Oh, nice. Oh, set of 12 reusable paper towels. That's fantastic. Super cute pattern.
And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a list out of all the different people that supplied us things and supported us.
Yeah, we've got, D. Lieber did this one. Some artwork.
It's great.
That's really cool too. We've got a ton of books in here too. Gritzmacher.
Oh, yeah.
So this is their holiday horror. We're gonna do this in December.
Hell yeah.
Because it's super fun. Let's see. Oh, we got more by Freak. We've got some little guys. Got some little guys. Oh, yeah. Michael Steele. And he gave us a whole bunch of stuff too. So we've got
Sanctuary.
Yes. Little guys. I know. Aren't those adorable? I Contain Multitudes, which we did in one of our earlier episodes with Chris Hawkins. I actually have this. We're going to do this one soon. It's Feeding Lucy by Mo Medusa. We've got some other cool stuff.
I'm smelling your prize.
Okay, but look at this cover.
Oh, that's
Chloe Spencer.
Oh, that's super.
Chloe Spencer.
That's very Goosebumps.
I know it's very Goosebumps. It's amazing. There's a hard.
You remember when you got $5 and you were just unleashed on the Scholastic Book Fair?
Yes.
And you could get yourself one poster of Elf.
Yeah.
And
mine
one
was
book.
Goosebumps. Mine was always Goosebumps. Got some more, like a hardcover book, book of horror poetry. This is a local librarian that actually does this one too.
Next summer, I would like to figure out how we can do a book it.
Oh my gosh, we should. Well, we need the pizzas.
With pins. We need to figure out how to do the pizza thing, though.
We need to do the pizza.
Like what? Everybody come over to my house for pizza?
Zombie book. Big ass zombie book, too. Like this.
Zombie Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be giving out all of those prizes.
Tons of stuff.
Plus the top 3 people. The way it works is it's 50%.
Yeah, tell them about the money.
30%, 20%. So we collect $10 at every time you go to the event. For every person that goes to the event.
That's the cover charge.
And all of that money gets funneled and pooled. So then from that money, there's a pool of money that gets pooled together, and that is the prize.
So the more people that come, the bigger the prize pool, and it's gotten bigger every year.
Oh, yeah.
So tell your friends, and then they'll help you win money.
Yeah, what was it? It was 2022, we did 11?
Yeah, and we thought that was great. Then it was more.
We did 2.
Yeah, and then we were like,
2024.
All right. We're like, we've got
3,000. And now in 2024,
we're hoping to top that.
We're hoping to top it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd love to sprinkle more on that. We might have topped out at 3, but you know what?
We'll see.
Would love to see what the hell's going on.
Oh yeah, we like to give you more money. So help us help you.
Yeah.
Help us give you.
I want to make someone who has the heart of a champion of Halloween.
I have the
really,
tiger in the back of my head right now.
just really, really sing.
Yes, because that is what it's about. It's not just your typical Halloween party, right? This is the culmination of this is our Super Bowl.
Yep.
This and Goth Prom are probably our Super Bowls where we embrace all of this. It's not just a phase, Dad.
Maybe it's a phase. No, it's
okay.
Not a phase.
My dad has finally accepted that it's not a phase.
Oh,
it took him 40 years, but now he knows it's not a phase, and now he really delights in finding little creepy things for me. And it's adorable. Yeah.
Way to embrace it, Dad. Good job.
Him and his girlfriend got me these wonderful little.
His girlfriend who?
Yes.
Who?
Candy.
Yeah. I just like when she says her name's Candy.
Her name's Candy. And she's a wonderful woman. I absolutely adore her. And she's kind of part of the push of look at the fun stuff. Do some fun stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. But she got us some plates with watercolor skulls on them, and then some wine glasses with skeleton hands holding the glass. I know. They're really, really cool. We use them for guests all the time.
Very cute.
I'll have them out for the orphans Thanksgiving too. So
nice.
Yeah. No, it's going to be a great time.
Sam puts on a solid Thanksgiving.
I like to cook. I usually am cooking literally all day and most of the day before too. So
I am the son of the black sheep. The family invites me to the things. I know last week I talked about my dad a little bit.
Yeah.
But here, so my dad is the obvious black sheep of the family.
And you guys go to Mater's though, right?
Yeah. So that's the default. So all the family invites me to the things. And with my father alive right now, it just doesn't feel right to go behind his back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm son of black sheep.
Right.
And it just doesn't feel right. So yeah, we go to Mater's, which is a fine dining German restaurant here in Milwaukee.
I'm pretty sure that's the restaurant that gave Nick Cave food poisoning here.
Yeah, sure.
With oysters.
I've gone every year.
Yeah, but if you're ordering oysters in Wisconsin though,
it's on you.
Yeah, that's on you.
That's a you problem.
That's a you problem. We don't have them in Michigan, so you know what?
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah. Nick Cave, why are you ordering oysters in Milwaukee?
I love you, but don't order oysters in Milwaukee.
Now, I order oysters in Milwaukee, but I have the disposition to handle them.
Right, yes.
From years of ordering.
Abuse.
Yeah, from years of abuse. I survived the 90s cryptosporidium outbreak.
You know what? Yeah, my mom had that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I almost died. But you can't get rid of me.
This is true.
That's right. That's right. I just get stronger.
Yes. That's going to be your new DJ name is DJ Son of Black Sheep. Okay, so my favorite DJ name now.
Oh.
You know what I'm going to say.
Which one is it?
Potato.
Potato.
I love Potato.
Potato, yeah.
Okay, so we went to the first night that at least I got to New Orleans, and you guys had already been there for a day. And
it's Beau like Bayou.
Like the name Beau.
Yeah.
Not B-O, but like B-E-A-U.
Like a bayou.
Yeah, but then potato. And then, so we go to Santos, and it's like
Goth Bar in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's a goth bar in New Orleans, and they've got like this big
long-standing
neon,
goth
like
bar.
vampire mouth thing, and it's incredible. And the set list was just awesome, and I was exhausted. Like literally, we just traveled across the country.
It was the Gary Newman after party.
Yeah. And I was so exhausted. I didn't think I'd want to stay out or anything. I was like, all right, we're gonna go here for 5 minutes and leave. I could not stop being on the dance floor, and so then when his set was done. And we kind of all like rallied the troops and decided we were going to head out at that point. I saw him outside. I'm like, dude, your set was amazing. Are you coming on our boat? And he's like, I don't know, I'm going to try. And then we, Eve, who was the most wonderful person we've ever worked with.
Speaking of set lists, holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
She brought it.
Listen, I'm going to toot my own horn.
Oh,
I thought I had a
Okay, so
set.
me and Jason were talking about how much we love that you were going back to embracing some future pop.
Yeah.
Because we were both like jamming out to that.
Yeah.
So we were very excited.
Club Anything days.
Oh,
way
yeah,
back in the
exactly.
day.
Yeah.
But like, I got to say, Eve Hill really brought it.
Oh my gosh. So we love Eve Hill down in New Orleans. She has been DJing only a couple of years now.
Yeah.
But like she's got the chops. She also put in so much work, so much effort. Really was, even the day of, I saw her posting in all sorts of different social media channels, different groups all over the place. She flyered for us.
Hit the pavement.
She really did. If every person that we worked with was like her, we wouldn't have to do half the things we do. But no, she was so good to work with. She was so fun to hang out with.
Yep.
Really.
She came the day after. I mean, there were some opportunities on this boat.
Yes. Well, it's our first time in New Orleans. There's always learning curves.
First time in any city, there's learning curves. But
New
Orleans is a special city.
Yes.
Where, I mean, there's just kind of a carny vibe to everything.
Well, and there is no sense of urgency in the South. Absolutely no.
And there's definitely like, well, I can definitely do that for you for a fee.
Well, and then
there might just be a little fee for that.
Literally, though, I was like waving at people. I'm like, check in for Goth Barge, like yelling across this like square where people were coming in. I'm like, boat is leaving in 2 minutes. You need to check in if you're getting on the Goth Barge. And people are just like finishing a cigarette, like wandering around, taking some pictures. And I'm like, do you want to be on this fucking boat? Get on the boat. Get on my boat. And they're just like,
yeah, Cleveland was nothing like that.
No.
Cleveland.
No, they were like,
but you know what?
That's the Midwest.
That's the beauty of, you see,
it's so fun.
The thing about
cultural exchange.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was getting to.
Yeah.
As you go into these different cities and into these different places and meet these different people, there's always going to be these different cultural.
Yeah. Even in Cleveland, which is the Midwest, like it's still a little bit different there.
For sure.
Like a different type of goth vibe there. You know, New Orleans has a different vibe. Madison had a different vibe. Like every single one of these places. And it's really neat to sort of interact that way and get out of your own comfort zone.
And to turn that on its head, do you know how organized you are in Milwaukee? Do you have any idea?
We are
how clear and organized you are? We are timekeepers.
We're like, we're like
people are on time.
We gotta go.
Yeah. And not only that, but they're planners too.
Yes.
So here in Milwaukee, it's like our boats will sell out in 48 hours when they're announced a month before.
Yeah.
Everyone in every other city is like kind of, and then the day of, it's like everybody buys.
Yeah, and so it's really, it's both an exercise in enjoying another culture, but also in like learning to embrace ambiguity, learning to embrace chaos, and you just have to roll with everything that happens.
The only thing that I personally was a little bit frustrated with was the lack of clarity when it came to the scheduling of the boat.
Yeah,
because there was
opportunities there.
A lot of ambiguity
in
the contract. And I'll tell you,
Well, and some conflict in the language as well.
Yes.
So there was that. And
it starts at 6, except it doesn't load until 6:15. And then you can only load to 6:45, but it's a 3-hour tour, but only 2 hours is actually on the water.
Right.
But that's not listed in there.
No.
Like there's just a lot of opportunity.
Yeah. And I think we're so used to what we deal with up here and clarity, and we're, having to adjust to sometimes a completely different, it's almost like being in a different country sometimes.
For Steph's birthday, I was going to rent a hot tub boat.
Oh, that's right. They've got
a hot tub boat, and they start on 10/31.
Yeah.
So I was going to rent this hot tub boat on Friday, and I was looking at the rental, and I was like, "Wow, is this clear?" It says that you're out, that
when you have to be here, when we're actually leaving.
Yeah. On the website, it says you get a 3-hour rental, but only 2.5 on the water. There are 15 minutes of load and unload time. That's super clear.
Right. And so we kind of expected that.
And we've been on 7 boats.
Right. Like this is not our first rodeo, but I think
5 companies, 7 boats.
Right. One of the things I've kind of learned is that you can't expect
5 cities.
Right. You can't expect you from other people. And I think we're just learning that we're going to have to like mitigate some of these things and almost like idiot proof it for ourselves.
Yeah.
In a way. And I mean, again, like this is unprecedented. And I think that's what I don't think sometimes we don't even understand is that this is absolutely uncharted territory. Nobody does this. So we're asking people who don't know us, who don't understand what we're doing, to do this entirely new concept.
Yeah.
And like fly
to Mars. They don't get it.
And they don't
understand it.
And like, how would they? Right. And that is what's both incredible and very frustrating about this is that it's trying to almost like sell yourself to sell yourself. And I go back to when I was in bands and we were talking to a record company and they basically said, you have to make it before you can make it.
Yeah.
Like you have to basically get that name for yourself before you can actually go to that next level and people actually know who you are, the door's open and, that sort of thing. And I think that's, I keep reminding myself that nobody is doing this. Nobody's done this before. Like you might have the goth cruises or like the 80s cruises, like on an actual cruise ship, completely different experience, completely different vibe, completely different community than what we are doing.
And there's other there are some other folks that are doing it and other folks that are kind
not the same. Well, okay, but I'll tell you in Chicago.
But I'll tell you, this is not an established thing in most cities.
Correct. Yeah.
So and it's very not established for anyone that's in the maritime.
Right.
So like you're explaining to old boat guys
that like you want to throw it
beards like mine that are just looking at you like, what's a goth? You're like,
what?
Like I like
y'all Satanists?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at least New Orleans, like they don't care.
Right.
Y'all Satanists, all right. Y'all them vampires.
Oh, y'all vampires.
There were so many different groups of people that I saw that were all like in costume or in like different dress, and they're like, "Hey, this is our witch tour. This is our vampire tour," and we're like just doing the different things. I'm like, well, nobody cares. There's a trumpet guy just like following me, blasting a trumpet in my ear. I was laughing so hard. I thought that was the greatest thing ever. Being stalked by a trumpet in my face. Like the meme where it's like the tuba guy and the girl's like, ah.
We are living in very extraordinarily extreme Halloween times.
And ridiculous times.
It's very ridiculous.
Yeah, and we're like slap happy.
The only reason that I'm even mildly awake is
because you've got the caffeinated
I went
beverage.
And got a giant caffeinated beverage.
Yeah.
It is as big as my head.
Yeah. And I'm like, I get motion sick really bad. So not on the boats. That I really don't. Not on our boats. When I've gone on ocean boats, I get motion sick and I take medication for that. But like, I was so sick from the drive that I had a full day where I was just car sick all day when I wasn't in a car.
Yeah.
So, I'm exhausted too. You're exhausted. All of us are exhausted. We are coming into the home stretch of spooky season.
Yeah, this is it.
This is it. Like
this Saturday. This is it.
And then
we've got an event at Lest Final Girl.
Yeah.
The Final Girl.
Yeah.
On Halloween proper.
Mikey.
DJ Mikey
Mikey
is going to be
Shadow.
going up there.
I
He's
really,
great.
really love what he does. I've been a huge fan of his sets since he basically got to town. And then when there was a Crimson Club, and he did that a few times. I thought Blood Moon, that was incredible. Really, really excited that he's doing that on Halloween proper in a horror bar.
Yeah, when he covered for Vosh, everyone was saying how great he had done.
Yeah. Shout out to DJ Mikey.
Shout out DJ Mikey.
You do good work. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
He's just a pretty good guy.
I would say, even JJ, I would say he is the most on par with the stuff that I DJ.
Yes. Yeah.
He is the most complimentary to what I do.
Right. Yeah. And because it's kind of hard where, and I don't DJ. I'm the HR department, so I don't DJ. But it definitely is a struggle to find a good match with the type of energy and community that we've developed. And he's such a good match and a good trooper, and really like curates his set list very well too to get to that level too. So very, very pleased.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. Go to Final Girl on Halloween.
Yeah. It's out in Kenosha, but it's fantastic.
Oh yeah.
It's female.
Yeah, queer-owned, female-owned. Yeah, and it is amazing. They've got some good food, too. They had those crunch wraps.
And even if you're not into that food, the crunch wrap was good.
The crunch wrap was good.
Those, don't get the nachos.
No?
Everyone was going to yell at me. Because everyone likes them but me.
Okay, well,
I don't like.
So everyone else but Jeffy get the nachos.
Don't do that. But also, even if you're into just like a really cute diner right around the corner, the Spot. Man, the Spot is great. They serve a grilled cheese that's actually 2 hamburger buns, and you'd think, no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
That's pretty good.
Oh, do you dip?
I don't think they have tomato soup.
But you can dip in other things. Yeah, what do you dip it in?
No, I would eat my grilled cheese, just grilled cheesy.
Do you put a tomato on your grilled cheese?
No, because at that point, it's not a grilled cheese. It's a grilled tomato and cheese.
I'll do that at Cops because
that's like a ham and cheese.
Yeah.
It's a ham and cheese. That's not a grilled cheese.
Okay. All right.
If you have cheese on your grilled cheese, then you're having a grilled cheese.
That's just
I once had an ooey gooey party at the house. I know, we're just talking now. We're just talking.
We're stupid.
Yeah. We're so burnt out that it's just coming out.
I know.
I had an ooey gooey party where everybody brought their own ingredients to what they thought would be a great grilled cheese. And then I had 6 different warming areas in order to grill your own grilled cheese based on every option that everyone brought. So everything had a little sign on it, and like it was all done up, and it was very cute. I had never had a food coma like I have had after I had like 4 grilled cheese and I wanted to die. Oh, we had a flight of tomato soups in my little 3 warmers.
Yeah, that's 3 warmers,
Yeah.
Very
It was
Midwest.
a spicy one, it was a thick one, and then it was just a Campbell's.
Like a straight up narrow,
Yep.
We used to, for a while there, we were making like kind of gourmet grilled cheeses where it would be like, we'll get this like crusty bread and or like a sourdough and then like apples and brie and like all that kind of stuff. And I love that.
I did that in Barcelona.
Yeah.
I made a grilled cheese in Barcelona.
You complained about the Barcelona food.
Yeah. There was.
When I picked you up from the airport, you were like,
there was some lackluster. Yeah. But there was an Oldie there that had one of those bread cutters.
Oh, okay. So you got the fresh bread.
They have full.
They did it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Haunted house book. No, so Ruth Anna Evans, we have been trying to work together for a while now, and it's just like timing wise and in life, other stuff going on. I haven't been able to actually have her at the book fair yet, but we will at some point. And I was really excited to read this. It's a novella, and I am consistently impressed with how much is packed into a very short book, but very well. Like, it doesn't feel rushed. It doesn't feel like there's a lack of character development. It doesn't feel like there's not a story there. It doesn't feel incomplete. It is a complete contained story and complete unit. And I'm like consistently more and more impressed with novellas. So like if you're on a plane for a couple hours waiting for, your soup to be ready or something, and you got like an hour or two, you can get through. I know, but you can get through something the size. It's like very consumable, but this really surprised me. Again, it's very well written.
Yeah.
Also, Ruth does the cover design. So she is a book cover designer. And so she did this cover herself. She also does her own cover design. She really has been into doing some like different vintage stuff right now too, which I'm really excited about. But so do not go in that house. Part of what attracted me to it is it's about a podcaster. So it's about a true crime podcaster. And she is looking for her next big story. And she comes across a story of a family where there was a very mysterious death of children. So trigger warning for if you don't like that kind of stuff, don't do that. But a very mysterious way that one of the children died, and they were in bunk beds. So one on the upper bunk bed has something bad happen. The lower bunk bed was just like shell shocked like this. I'm like, well, this is pretty unique. Never solved. And so our main character is trying to kind of figure this out. But the other thing that's great about this one is there's that character development where there's a whole nother storyline going on, which is the main character is having a manic episode. This triggers a manic episode. She had gone off her medication for a few days because she couldn't afford it. And this combined with finding this new avenue to go down for the podcast has triggered a manic episode. So you're actually really wondering for a while what is really happening to her and what is perhaps just her manic episode. Like, is it spooky or not? The interesting thing about it is when I messaged Ruth and I said, just like, hey, is there anything extra you want to tell me about this one? And she said that actually when she started writing this, it triggered a manic episode for her too.
Wow.
And so she had to work through that to actually finish the book. Like she started it where she wanted to kind of have this story. She wanted to do a haunted house and it just kind of snowballed. And I love it because it doesn't feel like somebody didn't write it correctly or didn't get into it correctly or like was unfinished or too rushed or anything. It feels like a very complete story. I love the ending, and actually the ending is her favorite part too, which I thought was really cool. I'm a big fan of things that aren't wrapped up in a nice, neat little bow. And there both is and isn't that in this book. And without giving too much away, there's things that I think could be fleshed out into a larger story, but that just makes me want more.
Right.
But not wanting more just because it's short. It's wanting more because the story was so good. I actually want to see something else. I want more of this.
I really respect a novella.
Yeah. Like I am so impressed.
I'm going to say what I need to say, and then I'm going to stop. I'm not going to fill it with a bunch of explanations of what the lamps look like.
Right.
I am going to fill it with the meat. You're going to get a very dense and meaty story, and then I'm going to stop.
Right. Yeah, it's not like the way I think of it is when you have all these extra sequels and prequels and all of this, and sometimes that can be good.
Right. Sometimes it needs to be 3 or 4 or 19 books.
To tell the story. But sometimes it's
you
like,
need it.
Yeah, and I think that we have a lack of ability nowadays in entertainment to end a story. You can just end the story. You can just have a stop. This is a complete story.
Yep.
You don't have to keep adding on to it. And I do love a series. We will do some series later on. But
I used to be able to read a lot more.
Right.
I mean,
you can read?
I used to read a lot more, but one of the pet peeves that I had was definitely just, and there was an armoire.
Oh, yeah.
And in the armoire, there were and then there's no reason to even explain the armoire.
Yes. It was just there.
It's just like they got a wild hair up their ass that they really wanted to talk about an armoire.
Talking to my boyfriend, where it's like, there's always like 8 side stories about this is the color of the traffic.
Oh, and then I saw this bike. And it was an Indian, right. But you know what? It was tangerine, and I thought that was really strange. And then there was a little bit of firing
about a tangerine, and then about this thing. I do love it though because there's never a lack of conversation. We've never run out of things to say to each other. So I actually appreciate that.
I respect silence a little bit for a guy that doesn't shut up.
Right.
I respect silence.
And it's funny because that's been a topic of conversation too, where like I can just be by myself. I'm an only child, same. Where and that's where we
I
understand.
Need it.
Yeah. we need to shut down.
There's that new, I don't know what they call it. I don't know what to say, but there's that new version of outgoing personality, right?
Extroverts?
An extrovert, but it like you need personal alone time to recharge it.
Extroverted introverts? Because that's what we are.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I am.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll stay home with my frogs.
Yeah.
I need, read a book.
I can go, hey, how you doing? Yeah. But I need like
you need to recharge
a day
that
to just not be talking to people.
And again, like I talk to people for a living. You work in logistics, which is a lot of communicating with people, and that's what we do all day. Oh, yeah. And so sometimes we need to not do that. Like if you want me to make a phone call for literally anything in my life that is not my job, screw you. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. I don't care if it's at the fire department and because something's on fire. Nope, can't pick up the phone.
I do that DoorDash every once in a while when I just can't. I don't want to look. But I don't want to look at these people.
Right.
I don't want to deal with any of their stuff.
I will go to Outpost instead of the regular grocery store when I don't want to interact with people.
Yeah, I do like that. I can do the Woodman's with the credit card.
Yeah.
On the DoorDash, and I don't have to look at anyone.
I had one experience where the person stole my groceries, so I haven't done it since.
Sure.
Because I was sick. I had COVID and I was like getting a couple things I needed to make chili or whatever, but like.
Oh, chili.
I know, it's chili season and we're going to have chili stuff because I make the green chicken chili.
Can you make all the chili after Halloween?
Chili. Yeah, after Halloween.
Can I get a tub of chili,
After
please?
Halloween.
I want to DoorDash some chili.
You've had my chili before.
Oh, I've had 2 versions of your chili. Yeah. And I love both versions. I also love my version though. Yeah. I love the turkey chili.
Yeah.
I do turkey, but I also put in peppers.
You do also
peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a bunch of colored peppers because it really brings in a little bit of moisture. So that's nice. It's a crunch.
So if I'm doing a beef one, I will actually add, and this is weird because I hate this root vegetable. I hate sweet potato, but I'll add it into chili and it actually works perfectly.
I love sweet potato.
And then red pepper, not green, just flavor profile wise. And then I do that chorizo and chicken chili, and I just dump like a jar of green salsa in there too, a bunch of tomatillos. Yeah. Gets really, really tasty.
Yeah. I use every bean in my chili.
Yeah, I'll go back and forth. Sometimes I'll use beans, sometimes I won't. It just depends on like what I've got in the cabinet that day and like what I got to use. Like today was hey, I've got some vegetables I need to use up. I had a bunch of
my chili recipe.
Yeah, right. Oh, mine too. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put chili recipes in here. That probably won't happen.
No, I had to use up a bunch of the veggies from our trip. That's not going to happen. And so I just made like chicken soup today because I was like, all right, I can thaw out some chicken. I've got a bunch of those carrots and like celery that I had for the trip. Got to use those up. And like I had half an onion. Cool. Now I have soup.
Soup
season.
So on the soup mark.
What
are we talking about
next
week?
I actually am a little bit ahead.
Hey!
I know, this is crazy. So next week we're going to do This Band Will Save Your Life by Willis Adler. So he's a hilarious guy where he went to 2 of my book fairs, set up, he's got 1 book, sold out, went home. Both times. And I'm like, this is incredible. Really, it's gone places I did not think it was going to go.
Oh.
So I'm very excited I'm like, halfway through already. So I'm actually ahead of the game. And once I do that, I might actually get to read for pleasure.
Wow.
I picked up 1 book in New Orleans at Garden District Books.
Yeah.
There's a little cafe there, got a good sandwich there. I'm a huge fan of Nick Cutter, which is a pen name for somebody else, but he does some interesting like Lovecraftian stuff. I also don't know what he has against turtles, but at some point we'll do that. But I picked up The Queen by Nick Cutter, which I was a huge fan of some of his other books.
And he's national?
Yeah, he's national. So he's going to be one of the rule breakers just because I'm a fangirl. So we're going to, we'll talk about that when we get into it. But yeah, I'm excited for next week.
Well, you never let me break all the rules and do an Anne Rice book, but that's okay.
You know, we can.
We should have done it while we were in New Orleans. We should have done it in front of a grave.
All right. You know what? Next year. That'll be our plan for next year. Yeah,
we're still figuring out doing this not in Jeffy's basement.
Right, yeah, because, I mean, it's hard, too, because when we're in the moment and when we're running things, we both have worked together for so long and known each other for so long that we almost like go to our corners and just take care of things because we know we can rely on the other person to take care of their portion. And so when we do events, we don't even see each other. Like, you do your thing, I do my thing, and none the twixt shall meet, like Lady Hawk of events.
I think I talked to you for 2 seconds. I handed you a credit card in order to make additional purchases, which you ended up needing.
Yeah.
And then I walked away.
Yep. And
I already knew that you were going to have it handled.
Right. And at the book fair, I'm like, I know I can just hand you this, like the AV guy, and be like, do your thing. I got to do my stuff too. Like, do your thing. I know I can trust you to just do the thing.
Yep. And I handed him off to JJ.
Right.
And JJ did his thing. And then I worked with the boat to make sure that everything was opening up correctly.
Exactly. Yeah. And
of which it wasn't.
It's just nice. Well, no, it wasn't. There were some challenges. But, you know, it's nice to be able to have a level of trust with people that you work with for something so important. You know, we had people that came up and said that they drove for like 3-4 hours from, I think, Alabama or Arkansas, like somewhere in the South. And they're like, we don't have anything like this here. So me and my sister came down. This is my horrible Southern accent. I can't. Don't ask me to do an accent.
Oh, look at you. Southern Belle. Ooh-wee.
But it was so important to them that we did this.
Yeah.
And that's what really, like, all the frustration, all of the challenges, all of the chaos and ambiguity that comes with this, all the expense, all the time, all the sweat. Like, literally, I almost passed out behind the merch table because I was just overheated and like dripping sweat. My bra, I had to wring out. It was that bad. But somebody saying that, all that goes away.
Yep.
All of it goes away. It is so worth it because people really just...
People stole the posters. And they had me, Eve, and JJ sign them.
Oh, my God.
And they were like, I am guarding this with my life. I'm taking this home.
Yeah, this means something to people.
That's the kind of thing that's pretty remarkable.
It's a community that we're really creating here. And that's been so special. And
we're doing our best to cultivate it.
Yeah, and even with the book fairs, it's like, I didn't know that there was a need for this. And then people are so excited, you know, bringing their kid that wants to be an author so they can talk to these people because there was nothing like this here. And we're also just doing something that most people aren't doing.
And I got to say, as time goes on and as things happen, we're going to need these third spaces, these protected spaces as
where
much
you can
as
just
we possibly
actually
can.
be yourself. You don't have to worry about gestures broadly at the United States.
Yeah.
So, I think this is more and more important. I want to create the space that we wish we had when we were younger, even though we did have Mad Planet and Club Anything and all those places. But I want to be that for people now.
Exactly.
And it was just incredible to actually hear that this meant something to people.
Yep.
People drove for hours to come do this.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
And we're looking to do it bigger, better.
Yeah.
Next year, come back down to New Orleans. Probably not do it on the parade night.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, we're a little bit ignorant of like that kind of stuff. But
right, but those are all the learnings.
Right. Yeah, we're
learning
through this.
Yeah, we're learning to work with the boats down there. They're much less upfront about how they handle their boarding and unboarding and all of that.
And all the details.
That's so...
Well, and when we enter a new city, you know, it's very difficult to try and figure out what's going on. And thank goodness that we had Eve.
Yeah.
If we didn't have Eve, we would have just not known anything at all. So, like, we're grateful. Shout out to Eve.
Hey, Eve.
And
all right.
Yeah. Well, so that's it for this week. Next week, we're going to cover This Band Will Save Your Life.
Hey.
And we're going to probably laugh at each other a whole lot more.
Yeah. We will also be tired then.
Oh, yeah. We'll be tired then because it'll be the Spooktacular.
Yeah.
You know
We're renting a U-Haul for all of the decorations.
We were late recording because we were like, how do we get these decorations here? Let's like figure this out. So now we got a U-Haul. So
yep.
Shout out to U-Haul.
Yay.
You can sponsor us.
24 hours of rental for $20.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? If you would like to advertise for U-Haul on this podcast, please contact us. Yeah. Also, remember the Patreon, remember the P.O. Box.
Yep.
Send us stuff. Do the Patreon, you get in for free. And that's it.
Very cool. Thank you.
Bye.